See Me Beautiful. If I were allowed to only sing one song in my life, it would be this one. It says what I most want to communicate to children and to adults. Everyone is walking through life just wanting to be seen. And if this song encourages people to do that, then the whole purpose of why I sing has been realized. Let me tell you the story behind the song. So we had just moved to Peekskill, New York in 1985, the summer, end of summer of 1985. David was 5, Andy was 2, and David was going to be starting kindergarten in the fall. So we registered him for kindergarten, and we got a letter in the mail that said David will go to Oakside School. And we were very excited, young parents. Our son was going to school. And, we would mention to the new friends we were making in Peekskill that David was going to go to Oakside School. And people would get a little funny. So we decided to go over to the school before it opened and meet with the principal, Mr. Bainton, a wonderful man. And we sat with him, and we were frank with him, and he was frank with us. And basically, what we realized was that in Peekskill, people had an idea of that section of town. The school was on a hill. There was a big hill with a park, and then across the street there were a couple of small housing projects. And yes, a lot of the kids came from low-income families from the housing project. But as someone who works with children, I know that all children everywhere are magnificent. And it's about how their environment, shapes them. And you can have a magnificent school with low-income children, and they do magnificently. Anyway, so we met with Mr. Bainton, and we met Mrs. Zukowski, who was going to be David's kindergarten teacher, who we later came to know as one of the great teachers of all time. She should be getting a medal from Congress for being the kind of teacher she was. And as our experience of Oakside filled our hearts with this, joy and hope and so grateful for this wonderful school, and we would share that with people, and we'd say, Oakside School, I know you think you know what Oakside School is, but and people would just shut down. Oakside School is really a magnificent, and we never got to ever really share with anybody how great it was, because they had already made up their mind about the school, the children, and they weren't just talking in generalities. These were children, these classmates of David himself. And actually we got angry. You can't accept that these children are great, these teachers are great. You don't trust me to be telling you the truth. I mean, it was really frustrating. Gratefully, we did not write an angry song. We went to the principle of the matter, that everyone is here for a reason, that every person on this planet has special gifts, and it's up to us to help them, especially when they're in a situation that puts them at a disadvantage. And so See Me Beautiful was born. It isn't just for children from low-income families. Every person, no matter how much they have behind them, everyone wants to be seen for who they are, who they're trying to be. And we know so much now from research. If you expect someone to be wonderful, to be smart, to be capable, then they will show up that way. And so the whole idea of the song is to help each other show up with all of our magnificence. I tell children, if there's one thing you do in this life that will make a difference, see everyone you meet as beautiful.